Hey guys, it's Meg. I am back this week with a new video for you. This is going to be a tarot reading for you this week, so if you want to stick around and see what comes up, I would be happy to have you. But if you like what you see in the video, please go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and the bell button so you can stay in the loop for when I post new work. I have also linked my website and my social media so you guys can get in touch with me outside of YouTube if you would like to. So we're going to be using the Cat Tarot today. This is by Lynn Kott. So let's see what comes up. So shuffle. I am feeling a 5-card pull today, but we might go a little bit longer. I would like to tailor this in the spirit of friendship and healing and gratitude for all of you being here. So, yeah, let's see what comes up. So the first card that I want to talk about today is the King of Wands. This is coming out in reverse. So I'm seeing that there might be some energy that's not being used. And I get to that because, upright, we have the King of Wands. I feel like this is about energy and taking action. Because it's in reverse, I feel like there might be something that you're stuck on. There's not, maybe the energy around you feels a little bit stale and it's not, things aren't going the way you were hoping for. It's okay. There are ways around it, and given that this card came out the way it did in the first place, I'd like to see how we can help you get past the stale energy. So that is the King of Wands in reverse. Let's see what we can do to lighten this energy up. So the next card, okay, I believe this is the Four of Swords. Let me look up the symbol real quick. The thing with this deck is that it's not, they don't label the cards, but they have different symbols for that. So let me look up the symbol real quick and let's see what we can do. Suit of Swords. Okay, so normally, if this were upright, the Four of Swords, no, I'm sorry, that's the Six of Swords. Okay, so it's the Six of Swords in reverse. And normally, if the Six of Swords were upright, this would be like transition, movement. We're getting away from our comfort zone and moving away from things that aren't serving us right now. Here, again, I'm getting a stagnation kind of energy. There's something stuck. We had that energy here. And I think this is confirming that it's there. So again, interesting. Again, let's see what we can do with this. So that is a Six of Swords in reverse. Hopefully we get an upright card. Okay, so here's why. We have the Devil card, and this is upright. So there's something that's holding us back. There's something that is making us afraid. It's keeping us where we are. And this has been burdensome to us because we're carrying a lot of weight. Maybe that weight on our shoulders is what's keeping us stagnant, and we can't move because we're paralyzed by whatever this albatross on our necks is. So again, let's look at this, let's lean into this, because things like this happen to us all the time. It's how do we clear that up? It's a question I'm trying to answer. So we have the what, we have the why. Let's see if we can figure out the how. So the next card, or the card on the bottom of the stack, is the Five of Pentacles. So here, I feel like we are fearing loss. We're fearing there's a sense of diminishing resources and returns. A lot of traditional imagery for the Five of Pentacles shows a couple outside a church, and it's very cold. It looks like it's winter. And I think the general message of that is that you might be feeling at a loss, you might be feeling destitute, you might be feeling that things are not in your favor. The flip side of this message, I feel, is that there's always help. You're never alone. You're going to be helped if you let it in. And I think that's what these cats. I think that's what this is showing, is that if you give yourself the chance to let a helper in, you will see some form of care and abundance come to you. It might not feel like much, but given that you've been in a bad place, maybe anything feels better than nothing. And I don't mean to, don't hold on to the negative part of that, because I'm seeing a really bad side of that. That you'll what I mean by that is that given where you were, you'll accept anything to get out of that. That's not very good either. But with the Five of Pentacles, any help is better than none. And I say help. Hopefully that comes at a positive. So that is the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Another card. That is 5. So we have number 6. This is the Six of Pentacles. So we're starting to see that payoff. We're starting to see rest, and we're starting to be able to rest a little bit, because now we have a little more than we started with. And there's still some work to be done, whatever this situation comes out of. But we're being helped. We're accepting that help now, and it's going to be okay, is the message I'm getting from that. So that is the Six of Pentacles. So, let's see, a card for you. We have the card for Judgment, and I think this is about renewal. Renewal, rebirth, coming fresh. We're going to have to answer for our behaviors, for our actions, but we are going to be reborn. We're going to have a change happen to us that's going to feel, it might feel uncomfortable. Maybe all of these cards that we're coming up with right now, this pile here, it's leading us to this. And we've had to, we've really had to work. But at this point, we're seeing, if we saw a small result here, we're seeing the big result now. And that's hopeful. It's important. Our hearts have been weighed against the lightness of a feather. And, if we're still heavy, maybe we still have some work to do. But that work is going to help us grow and change. And it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So that is the card for Judgment. That is a card for us, what we're seeing happen to us. And we also have the Fool. So there's new roads to be walked. There's new journeys to be done. We're feeling, okay. So if we were stale and stagnant with these energies, now we get to go a little bit. You know, we have sun energy coming to us. We're a little bit untried in this situation. We don't know what's going on, but we're gonna go. We're gonna take it. We're gonna leap from the pan to the fire, because what else do we know how to do, right? It's spontaneous. It's maybe a little bit fun seeking. Again, we don't know what's coming next, but dang if we're not going to find out, right? So that is the Fool. You look at the little snaggletooth. I'm sorry, that is the most adorable little thing I've ever seen. I love this deck. If you can't, see, I knew I was going to get it in there. Yeah, I love this deck. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we got one more card out of the middle. We have the Four of Pentacles. So if we are going on our journey, we have all of what we need, but there may be points where we are holding on a little too tightly to what we have, especially if it's monetary or, especially if it's monetary. And I'm also reading the number wrong, because this is the 9 of Pentacles. So it's, still think it applies here, because I was talking about the 4 of Pentacles and what I just said about holding on too tightly. With the 9 of Pentacles, we're definitely seeing results. The card before that, 8 of Pentacles, talks about diligence and hard work and just kind of forgetting that you're in a place with other people, or you're just doing something that really, really sparks your inspiration. We're seeing the payoff. We're now really seeing the payoff, and we are working hard to make sure that that result lasts. And as you can see, we have a bowl full of kitty kibble. We're sharing. I'm gonna take this cat's paws out to share what this character has with other people, even if that other person is a little bird. So okay, the ultimate message from that I'm getting is that we're now in a place to share what we've learned, share our resources, and we're seeing results. So that is the 9 of Pentacles. So I'm going to take the card on the bottom and the card on the top, and starting with the card on the bottom, we have the 9 of Wands. This card speaks to endurance and strength and the ability to persevere in difficult situations. So if we talked about being stale and stagnant in the beginning, what's holding us back, we've battled it. We made our way through in spite of feeling scared and held back. We're seeing results, and this is our why. This is what we have innately in us to get past the difficult situations. And we're doing what we gotta do to make a future for ourselves. So that is the 9 of Wands. And the card on the top is the Page of Pentacles. You know what? So we're getting there. We still have a long way to go, but we're learning how to stay in balance. We're learning how to stay grounded. And I get there because pentacles are associated with earth, and therefore it's rooted, it's grounded, it's constant and steady, even through all of the changes. And so this card, I feel like this card represents a character who's not quite Ace of Pentacles energy, but there's not the king yet. They're still learning, so they're still mastering their own authority. They're still taking charge of when they're still learning how to take charge, and they're a lot farther along. Essentially, this energy I'm reading from this is that we still have a long way to go, but we're more rooted and we're more grounded than we were when we started on our journey. So that is the Page of Pentacles. So thank you for joining me on this reading. Again, if you liked what you saw in the video, please go ahead and click the like, subscribe, and the bell buttons. You already know where to go and what to do if you want to see more from me. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for tuning in. I love you all. Bye, everybody.